Hi everyone, my name is Keandre from So Hordie. Welcome to another episode of The Rundown, a filthy casuals guide to World of Warcraft, where I touch on some of the big Blizzard and WoW news from the past week, and also let you know what's going to be coming up in the game for the coming week. There's a lot to talk about this week, you guys, so let's just jump right into it. In Blizzard news this week, in Classic, Blizzard announced they had been made aware of an exploit that was allowing people to farm dungeons repeatedly without ever leaving them. The exploit allowed people to respawn and re-kill dungeon bosses, as well as basically bypassing the 5 dungeons per hour limit since they never left the instance in the first place. That meant that they could easily and quickly farm particular bosses for certain highly coveted gear and recipe drops. Blizzard hotfixed the exploit with a round of restarts and announced that they would be identifying the players who knowingly abuse the exploit and issuing punishments. Likely those will be in the form of character rollbacks and possibly even temporary bans. The Nazjatar meta achievement Undersea Usurper is now available for players who have kept up with their Nazjatar questing, so not me, but I'm sure some of you fit into that category. That also means that the Snapback Scuttler or Crab mount is now live in the game. This is arguably one of the coolest mounts in the game, you guys. It walks sideways, the saddle is a treasure chest, and it buries itself in the ground. It's actually enough to make me consider getting my lazy butt back out to Nazjatar and working toward that achievement. You also get the Of the Deeps title, but like that's pretty insignificant because crap mount. Let's be honest. Okay, so those of you who have watched last week's episode know that we touched on the DDoS attacks that happened a couple weekends ago. Blizzard did release a statement this week confirming that they worked alongside international law enforcement and that the culprit had indeed been located and apprehended. We will keep you up to date on any further developments on that story as soon as they become available. Finally, the most exciting news in Blizzard this week was that patch 8.2.5 is imminent, you guys. Imminent as in coming this week on Tuesday. It became available on the background downloader of your Battle.net launcher on Friday, and all sources point to the fact that it will be released on Tuesday the 24th for NA and Wednesday the 25th for EU. 8.25 will bring us new Goblin and Worgen character models, the return of the Recruiter Friend system, changes to the party system that will supposedly make it easier to group with your lower level friends and do things together, a new time walking raid, the conclusion of the war campaign, the B mount, which is super cool, and I'm a little bit jealous because I don't play Alliance, and more. We will be linking a full list of everything coming in the new patch in the description below. So, this upcoming week in WoW. This week's bonus event will be Warlords of Draenor Time Walking. Time Walking dungeons are a great way to level up your alts and to gear your alts. You can take a fresh 120 character, regardless of what your item level is, and get into the Time Walking dungeons, and you get BFA heroic level gear drops. Not to mention that you can buy scaled up versions of the gear from the Draenor expansion with the Time Walking badges. I have geared up multiple alts with Time Walking and easily gained between 50 and 100 item levels in a matter of just a few hours. So, and also if you are 120, make sure that you pick up the event quest, A Savage Path Through Time, from either your Adventurer's Journal or from your capital city. Completing 5 Time Walking dungeons will award you a raid level piece of gear and a whole lot of Azerite power, so it's totally worth it. The Mythic Plus affixes this week will be level 2, Tyrannical. Bosses have 40% more health and do up to 15% increased damage. Level 4 affix will be Bursting. Trash mobs explode on death, causing all players to suffer 5% of their maximum health in damage over 4 seconds, and this effect does stack. Level 7 affix is Skittish. tanks generate 75% less threat. And level 10, the seasonal affix is Beguiling, as Shara's emissaries are present throughout the dungeon and just make life generally difficult. This week's emissaries should be the enchanted emissaries. Brewfest started on Friday and is still ongoing through October 6th. Brewfest is an in-game holiday world event with lots of fun activities and daily quests that can award gold and Brewfest tokens. Your tokens can be used for vanity items, heirloom upgrades, pets, fun stuff like that. There's also an event boss, Corndidebrew, who you can kill once per day for a chance at one of two mounts, the Brewfest Kodo and the Brewfest Ram. I mentioned in last week's video that he also drops trinkets. I didn't think that they would be upgraded this year, but they have been. They have been upgraded item level. So this year they are 395 item level. So if you have a fresh 120, or if you had a hard time finding trinkets and you're still lagging a little bit behind, it's definitely worth doing once a day. Finally, this week in So Hordie news, we have continued to be plagued with internet issues. Our internet provider did send out a tech this last week. They replaced our modem, gave us an upgraded model, and that does seem to have helped for sure. They're also detecting some interference in some of the lines, so they are going to be sending somebody out to scan the lines and see if they can figure out where that's coming from and fix it. So basically, guys, it's being fixed, it's being taken care of, and we really appreciate all of you guys and all of your patience as we have worked through these issues. Our September transmog contest wrapped up on Sunday, and the winner was Brandon. Congratulations to Brandon, and thank you to everyone who participated. All of the entries can be found posted in an album on our Facebook page, as well as all the past entries from all of our previous transmog contests. Remember, we have one transmog contest left in November that will determine our 6th finalist for the special end of the year grand final. We have announced our October event, which is going to be an in-game event. It will actually take place in Classic. This event will be taking place on Sunday, October 13th during our afternoon stream. The event will be a spooky run in honor of the month of October. We will start with level 1 undead tombs, and we're going to run from Death Knell to a yet-to-be-disclosed location in Hillsbrad Foothills. If you're interested in joining us for the event, all you have to do is simply create an undead tune on the Man Creek server on Classic. This past week, Louis did a stream on Twitch playing some ArcAge, so be sure to follow us over on Twitch because he will be doing some more random streams there, playing games other than World of Warcraft. And as always, be sure to catch us on Facebook for our regularly scheduled WoW streams. Our full stream schedule can be found on our Facebook page. Also remember, guys, our December event has already started. Send us a Christmas card, postcard, letter, picture, e-card, whatever you want to send us to our P.O. box or our email. For every 10 entrants, we will be giving away a dozen homemade cookies to one lucky winner. We will be accepting the cards and mailed in entries until Friday the 13th of December. The address to send the cards to can be found in our FAQ, which we will link in the description below, along with the link to our Facebook page and the links to all of the relevant articles related to the news and events that we have covered today. And that's it, guys. That's all the things for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in and for all of your continued support. You guys are the absolute best. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be cool to each other. Bye.